let's see here. I got another quick one from Dan McClellan. He just sent this in. It says, how many gigabytes of high speed do you get for $59? Unlimited call, text, and data. So, Dan, you get unlimited everything on that. Just a quick question. I wanted to answer that. We'll talk about the plans here in just a second as well. But I got another one here that just came in. Clint Augustine, looks like from Longmont, Colorado. What network does LightYear Wireless use, and do you have to sign a 2-year contract to use the service? Ron, you want to talk a little bit more about that? I know you've been instrumental in getting those agreements together with our 2 nationwide providers. So the question again, Ron, is what network does LightYear Wireless use, and do you have to sign 2-year contracts to use the service?
Well, first of all, I want to tell you that what we decided to do was go no contract, because we felt like we wanted to make it a simple product that everyone could get into. You know, it blows me away when you think about this, Eric. 50% of the people who go to order wireless service today don't pass a credit check. So that's pretty embarrassing, and it's also unfair. And then these companies lock you into these 2-year contracts and make you pay twice as much as you really should pay for service, and they throw in a free phone. So you end up spending thousands of dollars more than you should for service. So what we wanted to do was keep it simple. And we have a no contract plan. It's no credit check, no commitments, we're going to earn your business every single day. The great part about it is we don't have to lock our customers in. We have the most loyal customers in the industry because of the relationships that we have with our friends who become customers of LightYear. So that's number one. Number two, I mean, it blew me away. In July of 2008, Eric, we inked a deal with Verizon to wholesale their network. And we had been asking Verizon and other companies to be able to do that for years. We were already wholesaling local, long distance, and internet access. And wholesaling means we activate the customer, we bill the customer, we service the customer, we collect the money from the customer. So we create our own rate plans. And when Verizon gave us the ability to do that on wireless, which had never been done before, okay, in the history of direct sales and network marketing, no one had ever done this before. We knew we could create our own plans, our own pricing, we could bill our customers, and that would allow us to commission our representatives in a way that Verizon had never even done before. They'd never paid residual income to those dealers who were activating all those phones. So, and then in July of 2009, 1 year later, Sprint came to us and said, will you wholesale our service? So basically what we do, Eric, is in the person who asked this great question is we use the Sprint and Verizon networks to complete phone calls, text messages, and data. And at the end of the month, we receive a bill, and we pay that bill. So our customers get invoiced by LightYear, serviced by LightYear, everything's done by LightYear. So that allows us to commission you and those sort of things. So when you look at those 2 networks, Verizon currently has 100 million customers, and Sprint has 55 million customers. That's 155 million of the 340 million people who have cell phones today. So that's a lot of people who love, trust, and use that network. And we can give people the same quality phone calls, quality text messages, quality data usage on those networks, but give them the ability to do something that no one has ever been able to do, and that's get paid on a bill and earn free service. So I think you can see the reliability there. Verizon's ranked number 1 in network coverage. Sprint is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction. So it's really exciting to have those 2 platforms to use their networks for our customers. So it's not a regional company, rinky-dinky kind of company. This is the real deal, the premium service. That's what we offer people.
Awesome, awesome. And I wanted to also talk. I'd spoken to somebody earlier today about the hardware. They were actually asking a similar question to what Clint just asked here. Not necessarily what networks we use, but they wanted to know how our service works. And a point that I made with them today that I think will resonate with you as well is, see, I've got a Samsung Galaxy S3 here. Ron, you were holding up like an HTC Evo or something. What is that you have?
Right. Yep, and you can see right there at the top of this, it says Sprint, right?
Yeah, you've got a Sprint, right.
Sprint
and you've used the Verizon network as well. But guys, I want you to think about this. I mean, I'm on the Sprint network, but I also can roam on the Verizon network. So I mean, I'm utilizing both networks combined, which is, I tell people you want to have a cool network, hook them together, bam. I mean, that's what I'm doing with my service. I mean, that's pretty dang good. But I mean, we're using Samsung, LG, HTC, all the major providers out there. We can get those phones from. So I mean, it's a nice situation here, very simple, and that's a good question, Clint. I think a lot of people can benefit from that.